the federal government collects all this money and then they give revenue sharing back to the states.
Right, and a dollar goes up and 75 cents comes back?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And yet as a country, we're in a deficit. So the federal level, 10% tax takes care of the federal business, you know, the protection, the military, social services, you gotta have that.
Social Security.
Social Security, Medicare, all of that stays in place, okay? But none of that money goes back to the states. The states raise their own money.
For their own stuff.
For their own stuff.
Yeah, states' rights.
So if California
rights.
wants to be green, they have to generate their own money to do it.
Right.
And we don't put a bridge in Iowa out of the federal money. Iowa builds their own bridge. That's
I
ridiculous.
got a real simple solution. How about any law that's passed after 012? It fits on 3 8.5 by 11 pages. It's 12-point font, and it's on the internet for a week and a half before they vote on it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that's a great idea, but I think you need to have more lead time to weigh in on public opinion and digest it and formulate what the consensus is.
Okay.
All right, let me ask you this question. Are you getting
3 months,
away
that's
from...
fine. But 3 months, 3 pages.
Okay,
Yeah,
but wait a
keep it
minute.
simple.
Are you getting
3
away
months, 3
from
days.
representation? The way it was set up is that you...
I'm saying simplify the legislation so that it's very understandable and it doesn't take an attorney to interpret what it said. Number 2, it's truly transparent because it says to the populace, just like C-SPAN does, this is what we're doing. And I tried to read the cap and tax. We went on the net, and there it is, all 1,300 pages of it.
I mean, you can't understand that.
If you were a speed reader par excellence, and I guarantee you it's
Evelyn
all
Woods.
legalese and code, right? Even if it was a good novel, can you read 1,300 pages overnight?
Yeah. Well, the congressmen don't do it.
Nobody read it!
They don't even write the bills.
Yeah.
To have a 10-year sunset date on every bill.
Every law.
And if it's good,
redo it.
renew it.
Yeah. That's
There you
a
go.
great
That's a great idea.
Gotta be a
Yeah.
term limit of 12
Yeah.
years
I think the guy's actually, I think he's still in
For
Congress,
all of
isn't he?
for all of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
President
Yeah.
down.
Then
12,
they-
that's all you get.
No, 8 years for president,
Oh, cut him to 8.
but 12 for.
Well, they're at 10
Because
now.
it takes that long sometimes to get something through a process, and you don't.
Okay.
You know,
It doesn't have to
lot.
That's a rule.
Caution us to have an election every 2 years.
We're always in the election cycle.
Yeah,
they
it's
have
just
no
crazy.
time to go do
That's
what they're
ridiculous.
supposed to do. They're
I'd
not
expand that
raising
to
do.
I'd expand that to a
do.
4-year thing.
What's it?